I remember my dad as being pretty fun. He was also serious and very practical, and worked very hard. I always felt and knew he would do anything for me. He was involved in my life, whether it be school, friends, Girl Scouts, or softball. I know he wanted me to be a better softball player than I was, but he still coached and supported me. He also helped me achieve the most cookie sales in the state when I was a Girl Scout. We loved our food. At the fire station and at home, he was famous for his cooking. Some of his favorite recipes were skinny pancakes, chicken enchiladas, Oreo cookies, and 40 cloves of garlic chicken. He was an educator. He was always teaching. He taught CPR classes to many groups and businesses in the valley. He was a sales representative and educated firefighters on the AMCUS tool, which rescued people from wrecked cars. My dad was proud when I graduated and became a teacher. He would visit my class often and even brought his fire truck to school for my first group of 6th graders to explore and climb on. Another thing he loved was driving fire trucks. He would fly back to Florida so he could drive a brand new fire truck across the country. He loved his dog Daisy. He received her as a gift from my mom. He treasured Daisy and they spent a lot of time together. Then came Chance and Lucky, his grand dogs. He was a softie for puppies. In January 1997, my parents went on a well-deserved vacation with friends to Hawaii. On January 30th, 1997, the unthinkable happened.
Arends, on vacation in Maui, tried to save a drowning man and was swept into the water himself. News specialist Jeanette McDonald joins us now from Station 32 in Sandy, in the very fire station where Arends was captain. Hi, Jeanette.
Ruth, Don Arends didn't take many vacations, but on this trip to Hawaii, he saw someone in need and went to help. But this time, as the flag flying at half-staff shows, the firefighter became the victim. The waves off this Hawaiian beach were spectacular yesterday. A photographer couldn't resist the picture and went out on the edge to get the shot.
This is where they were all standing, right on that little point there when they got swept in.
That's when he was swept away, and Sandy Fire Captain Don Arends was there to rescue him. But while Arends was administering CPR, 12-foot wave struck. This time, 10 people, including Arends, his wife, and other Utahns, were washed into the water. Arends helped save his wife, but was unable to save himself. Fellow firefighters say their friend was always putting others first.
He was going to help, no matter what it took, he was going to do it. And everything was done until all of his energy was gone.
Today, a sullen atmosphere fills the fire stations around town.
We've had the times that we depended literally on each other for our very lives. And you don't get closer to someone than that.
Arends is a 20-year veteran of the Sandy Fire Department. His fire gear hangs where he left it. His gloves are still sitting where he left them to dry. And his memory is eating a hole in the hearts of everyone who knew him.
Whatever he got involved in, he did it all the way, and just an excellent individual. I'm going to miss the hell out of him.
Now, the man that Arends was originally trying to save was also killed in this freak accident. 2 other people are still missing. They're presumed dead. Arends' wife, Kathy, was treated at a local hospital in Hawaii and released.
All right, news specialist Jeanette McDonald, thank you very much.
The Sandy firefighter who died in Hawaii while saving another person has returned home. News specialist Angela Ann joins us live from the newsroom to show us how friends of Captain Don Arends honored him at the Salt Lake International Airport. Angela?
Well, Nick, this morning's tribute was an incredible sign of respect and love for a man who many people cherished. Several fire trucks from both Sandy and Salt Lake City Fire Departments escorted the plane with the body of Captain Don Arends. The tribute to this hero was followed by a water salute that seemed almost too beautiful to be tragic. Many friends felt Arends died while on duty, even though he was on vacation. Arends was helping a photographer who'd been swept off the beach by a large wave when another 12-foot wave washed him and several others out to sea. The funeral for Don Arends will be held this Thursday.
All right, News Specialist Angela Ann. Thanks, Angela.
The Sandy City Fire Department was amazing. They planned a tribute to my dad that even I was overwhelmed at the response. There were over 100 firemen that marched in the procession. Fire trucks came from all over the state of Utah and even Idaho to pay their respect. The pallbearers walked behind the fire truck that carried his body. Daisy proudly sat in his captain's chair on Engine 32. This is my dad's crew that he worked with and loved like his own brothers. Here is what they said about my dad, read by Dick Hecker.
Don was willing to take a minute out of whatever he was doing to help anyone in need. In his subtle ways, he took 3 green paramedics and molded us into a team. Don made the small bit of the world that he was in better than when he found it. We always looked forward to the first day of the set. It was Don's day to cook, and our taste buds relished the event. Don was never one to stand back on a scene. Many small races happened in order to get in place first for the IV stick or to help a patient. Don taught us to always be mindful of what needs to be done and that we serve the public. We can't remember how many times we would stop and help people in need at any hour of the day or night. We could never go anywhere that Don wasn't known by someone. He introduced us to many great people and was loved by all that knew him. We had the opportunity to be a small part of his big family. We would always listen to how proud he was of his children, Emily, Amy, and his son-in-law, Tom. We were privileged to attend a few family gatherings and to feel the love and closeness that was shared in their family. With Don's parting, we have felt the pain and hurt that his family is going through, but his closeness will always be felt because he was, as he always will be, a part of our family and crew on Rescue Engine 32.